What's up, Eurovision fans? Lethargic Sloth here. It's kind of funny how listening to music can trigger emotions and memories in yourself. Maybe things you haven't thought about, maybe hard times, fun times, good times, great times, shit times, all that stuff. You can think about it as you listen to a song. So I'm going to do a reaction video to Timebelle Apollo from 2017. It was actually my number 2 song of that year. Obviously, I've heard it before, but there's a lot of emotions the song evokes. I just remember people calling it generic and kind of everyday pop and everything like that. And that's why I try not to do that on this channel. I try not to use the generic word because what might be generic to me might be very meaningful and purposeful to other people. And sure, generic, a lot of people just mean it sounds like a lot of other songs. But some of these songs have deep meanings for people, and so I want to listen to this, kind of have my memories run through my brain because this song kind of has elements of my own life a little bit, and then after the video I'll talk a little bit about that. So yeah, it's a song that brings a lot of joy to me, so like, don't forget the Time Bell song, because I know this was a reject at one point and then it became Switzerland's song, but I really love it. It's a great song, and yeah, like I said, it was my number 2 in 2017, only to Occidental's Karma of Italy. So let's watch it here.
Like a bullet in my chest, you're written, bound, and etched forever in my mind.
Love her voice.
Fading in our hands, lost somewhere in wasteland, not knowing up from down. But when the walls are caving in, the world keeps turning. We got the love, we got to love. No, I will never let you go. All the walls will make me fold. It is never easy. I'll follow you up hollow. No, I will never let you go. Give it time and we will grow. Ain't no finding easy. I'll follow you up hollow. I'll follow you up hollow.
Can't believe this didn't qualify. It was close, but sad day. Beautiful right here. Love this part. How they changed it. Great bridge. I really love that song, and as much as people want to call it generic or maybe boring or it's not their taste, the music video really does a good job of like illustrating the song. For about 5 years, I would go to work and come home, and I lived kind of like the old people in the video, where I just didn't have that joy in my life. There's a lot of reasons for that. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life, and I want to tell stories and I want to talk about them incrementally. Of course, I don't want to just throw all these stories out right away. I want to do them as I feel comfortable. I lost my mom when I was 19, for example. I've dealt with various suicides in my life and things like that. I've had best friends stab me in the back and assault people close to me. A lot of it's really hard to talk about. Through all the hard times in life, though, we all have hard times. So I would never say that my times were harder than anybody else's, because we all go through things. We all have problems. We all have hard situations to get through in life. But through everything, music has always been there for me. And that's what this song is. Oh, Apollo can be seen as a metaphor for music. And so it's like, I'll follow you, music. Music, you bring the joy into my life. The old people are there and they're sad and, kind of discontent with their lives. And then the Timebelle, they show up. They could also be seen in the video as a metaphor for music, and they bring music into these people's life and give them vitality and energy and everything that they lived for before they feel it again. And when I was going through those hard times, I guess depression on and off for about 5 years, music has always brought me back to life and made me happy, and that's why you see me sometimes cry at songs and stuff. I've got a lot of stuff going on in my mind and my heart, and music has always helped me through the hardest times of life, no matter what, and make me strong again. And so a song like this kind of talks about the last 5 or 6 years of my life where I shut a lot of people out, where I stopped talking to people, where I kind of became a little bit of a hermit. And I've always loved people. I love being around people, but I also am very good at shutting people out. Sometimes at work, people will work with me for a year and I don't speak to them till after a year, and they're like, "Oh, I thought you were a jerk when I first met you, but you're one of the nicest, kindest people I've ever met." It just takes me a long time to open up to people. It really does, and it always has a little bit, but especially after a lot of the things that have happened in my life. So the fact that I'm even making videos and discussing, this is also not just a project for, oh, I love Eurovision. This is also a little bit of self-therapy for me in my life. So if there's a time where I'm talking about my life and you see it randomly, it's also, I'm helping myself by doing that, because I feel like this is releasing a lot of the things that I've held in for so long. So that's why this song means so much to me. And a lot of people are willing to write it off and say it's generic and it's not very good and it's just an archaic, formulaic pop song. But that's why I'm hesitant to do that to other songs now, because I know how much this means to me. So maybe if I say that about a song that means a lot to other people, I'm not doing it to be politically correct. I don't give a damn about being politically correct or not. I'm just saying that I understand where somebody might love a song very passionately that means a lot to them, and so why take their fun and enjoyment out of the song or say, oh, it's just terrible? That's something I would have done last year, but that's something that I've changed my mentality and thinking, and I'm not doing that now. So that's growth as a human, probably, and I'm trying to be happier and make changes in my life and reconnect with old friends and be a good boyfriend to my girl and build our family and do these things that I want to do. So yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, why the song means so much to me, and why maybe it hit me when a lot of other people saw it as a generic song. Also, don't ever be afraid to like something. Don't be afraid to call it a guilty pleasure or a favorite. You like it because you like it. No shame, no embarrassment in what you like as far as a Eurovision song. At the same token, don't be ashamed to not like a song. You don't have to love all the songs, but this is the path I choose. I choose to say, I love this. Timebelle is fantastic. I like some of their other songs, but this one is just incredible to me. And through others' eyes, maybe they don't love it as much, but I think it's an incredible song. So yeah, I've rambled a little bit, but I also feel like I got a part of myself out there that I wanted to talk about. So some of the other things I'll talk about, I want to do a story every Sunday. Sloth stories, I'll call it probably, but these are all steps to getting there. I will talk about my mom's cancer. I was going to do it Sunday yesterday, but I just didn't have the strength or the courage to do it at that moment. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts on that. I'm trying to make them coherent. I don't want a video where my mind's all over the place, so when I get the strength to do that, I'll release that. So if you like this content, if you like this kind of thing, let me know in the comment section, and subscribe, share, and like the video. I appreciate all the support from everybody. And if there are any songs you want me to cover, please, I would be happy to take a recommendation. Okay, thank you. Lethargic Sloth, out.